Welcome to the VIP section.
J baby, y'all.
This was a good look for the platform tonight. New York got to know what it is. You definitely got that bounce. I ain't going no cap, my nigga.
We got Alabama.
Oh, yes. Yeah, let's start from the beginning, man. Where exactly are you from?
I coach at Adidas Nations, right? I'm coaching. This is like 5 years ago. I was at Providence. I go to Adidas Nation to coach. I'm
on that contract. That's the level where I'm at. I'm not talking about how do you get to the bag. I'm saying once the bag is presented.
What female do you know that's really can go into the record label tone and really sit down with the A&R and the label and can talk that shit? Right now, she's talking that shit like real talk, Tone.
I know you.
If I told you how I was getting to Riverside as a kid, excuse me, and he was like, "How you got down here?" I said, "Yo, I took the 6 train all the way to 42nd Street, took the shuttle to the 1, and came all the way back uptown." So that shit would take me like 2 hours, bro. Especially on the weekend, everything running like, you know what I mean, local.
Yeah,
I'm not playing with them no more, bro. Like I'm going down to this fucking practice on a Saturday or Sunday, taking 2 hours, 4 hours to just get to practice and get home. I could just be playing ball in the hood.
That's a fact. You got a question up there,
Who
Kenny?
that?
Yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. Y'all can hit the question button if you got any questions for Kenny.
What made you stand out? The people around me. The people around me. The people I seen.
Good question. That's a fact. Yeah, so hit the question button if you have any questions for Kenny. We just getting started. We getting warmed up. All right, so Kev Bell took you down to Riverside?
Facts.
Yo, that's my guy right there, though. Kev's a good dude. That's a fact. I can see you fucking with Kev. That was your dude in race?
Kev was my, it's crazy how everything is, like how the Kibbs Bay was, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you got to remember back in the day, Kibbs Bay used to have the invitational tournament. Kev would come either play with Riverside or Douglas. You know what I'm saying? So I knew Kev since like
Facts.
10 years old. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. You got another question down there. They coming in, Kenny. They coming in.
That's my man, too. He's funny on that one.
Shout him out.
Moment at Rice. Basketball moment-wise is the winning. But I would say even more before the winning. I just the practice, bro. Every day, like what we did every day in practice, how hard practice was. How much better practice made me, you know what I mean? And the guys that I was practicing against, like with me, and trying to go at these dudes and these dudes trying to go back at me, like that shit just was making all of us better.
See, this is crazy. They love you so much now that these questions in there. You got like 10 questions in there. All right, I'm going to let you answer this last one, then we're going to move on with the interview because where they're going is like, before we even get there. But this is a good question. This is the only reason why I'm going to put this up. There you go.
Oh, shit.
That's a great question.
Like, see, that's, like, now they say offered and stuff. So you mean, like what schools I had the opportunity to go to?
Yeah.
Shit, to be honest, all of them. Like, all of them. Like,
yeah, all of them. I mean, when you're a Mickey D, come
facts,
on.
like,
the Mickey D, number 2 with French fries.
I just want to know why people from New York don't go to Fordham, man. I will always ask this.
Son. Come on, that don't even make no sense, son.
At that time, they could have took the best of New York with the Fordham and won it all.
Yeah, but come on, man.
Every year they could do that.
Yeah, but come on.
You got to understand, too, like, at that time, any real inner city kid, like, if he got an opportunity to go to like a big school, but not even that. If you got an opportunity to go to a big school and play, and that school is winning, and then you talking about at that time with Fordham wasn't winning, like, so a lot goes into that, bro. You know what I mean? A lot goes into that. And no disrespect. My
Yeah.
man Bev was.
Yeah, no disrespect to Fordham.
I just like, yo, do Fordham even try to get them? Like, does Fordham say, hey, we're right here. You can come right around the corner.
Yeah, they be sending letters, but
I was going up to Fordham.
They said, did he say Fordham?
I know, I'm just like, St. John's get them, no?
I was going up there as a sophomore. I was going up there all the time as a sophomore because Bev, another big bro, was at Fordham and is only up the street from me on the 22 bus. So I would go up there and be playing with them and open gym with them all the time and just hanging out with him on campus. So by the time I came a senior, like, that shit wasn't really an option for me. Like, been here for 4 years with Bev. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
Let's see something.
They killing Fordham. They killing Fordham.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, so
Fordham good.
Y'all got to. The questions that's in here, we're gonna get to that. Let's move on with the interview. Okay, so now let's
give you the quick the schools that I like when I really started looking at the schools. It was UConn. It was UConn. It was Pittsburgh. I had Clemson. I had NC State. I had Cincy.
I'm just seeing every jersey with his
I
name
had
on it.
Texas. It was North Carolina at one point and Kentucky at one point. But a lot of them schools wanted me to play. They wanted me to play off the ball because they always seen me playing like pretty much everybody I played with looked like I was a 2 guard or some shit. And I had a conversation, like my uncle had a conversation with me about playing on them next levels and stuff. And he just told me how tall I was. And he just compared my height to most of the guys that was like in the NBA. So he was like, yo, you need to be playing, like if you go to college, you need to play point guard. I don't know why everybody think he said, I don't know why everybody think you can't play point guard. And it goes back to what you said when we first started, because everybody always see me just scoring. So they never really seen like nobody was looking at me when I passed the ball. You know what I mean? So I ended up breaking down my list with a couple of schools because they didn't want me to play point guard. They wanted me just to score. But I wanted to go to college. I wanted to play the point. So that's when I just like, you know what? I ain't fucking with them. I ain't fucking with them. I'll fuck with them because they're going to let me play the point, and we'll figure it out from there. So that.
And I got to tell you, you made a good decision because I can't lie. Y'all was like the new version of like the Fab Five. The alley-oops. Right? So they were stupid.
The all-black jersey.
Yeah.
Black uniform.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I see Kenny in the picture. Nigga had the foams on. Come on, son. We talking
I'm going to keep it real.
2000 with the foams on.
I'm going to keep it real.
Come on.
I'm going to keep it real.
They don't recognize that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it real. Ever since, like, the Fab Five, and maybe a year or two before that, there's always, like, even with college football, there's always one team that do it for hip-hop. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That was Cincinnati that year.
That year, Cincinnati
that was the hood team.
That was the team that did it for hip-hop.
Come on, son. Them niggas was throwing alley-oops. Crazy. They had DeMar Johnson. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Come on. They got to stop this. That's why he's doing the questions. We're going to do the questions at the end. Kenny, you got 15 questions in here, bro. I can't do that because we did the same thing with the other day with what's his name? Rasul, and we couldn't get through the interview. 5 hours. We're not doing that. Yeah, let's move on. Yeah, so basically, yeah, Kenny. So
Reem Reed in the building.
Shout out to Reem, 100%. Yeah, and we're gonna get to that too, because the Rucker, like, woo, you was in that era. Y'all niggas was like that was like NBA. That was the NBA, son. That was better than the NBA, Tone. Out there, the Rucker them years.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about them years. 94 to like 2007. Ugly. But we're going to get there. All right, so Kev Bell. Fucking Kev Bell. Shout out to Kareem Reed in the building. That's a fact. Yeah, Kev Bell. So he brought you down to Riverside. So when you went to Riverside, what was their reaction at first? Because trust me, they never wanted to let you go. They claim you. If you go to their shit, the greatest Riverside players ever. You are on that poster, bro. They claim you. I'm telling you, bro.
Look, I get it, and I understand too, and I respect it though, because I did play with them. You know what I mean? And we won a lot of tournaments. You know what I'm saying? So
I always say, not to cut you off, I always say, who'd you play with in CYP?
Yeah, that's a good question. Up in Port Chester, New York, in the little
think
gym.
It was Riverside.
I think you played with Frenzy. You played Riverside?
I think the 1 year I played with Riverside. But my last year, I ain't played with Riverside. That last year.
You played with
They
Frenzy,
got
right?
Artie Green right there.
Shout out to Art Green. Give him a bomb. Art, what's good, my boy? Yes. It's lit in here tonight. Shout out to the GOAT. Yeah, so that, because like I said, they claim you, Kenny, because, okay, that Riverside team, I know. We talking, and when I say these names, you're going to start going crazy. We talking Dana. We talking Dyree. Dyree was the only big man that was doing the drop step. Remember the drop step? He did that play like every move. The drop step with the spin on the arm, with the layup, that was his signature move. Dyree, Dana, Courtney Fields. Courtney Fields.
See, look, the team.
That's an ugly team.
Like, they didn't let us play a lot with them. Because Dyree and them was 1 year ahead of us. Dyree, Dana, Browski, those
Browski. Nigga said Browski, son.
Those dudes was they was 1 year ahead of us. So our team was our team changed though. When we were young, it was me, Kev, Courtney.
Oh, Little Danny.
It was me.
Little Danny with the left hand. That's right. That's the crew. 100%. Little Danny was like, he was supposed to be the next Kenny Anderson.
Looking like,
keep it real. Little Danny was real.
Look like one of them niggas from another back ridge.
Danny was tough. I was on Gauchos. Me, Majestic, C. Nick, we used to play against them. Little Danny was tough.
We my man Tave
and Hector
was down. My man Cal Brown from Douglas. Dion and y'all went to Hayes. Who else, man? Majestic Matt was playing with us at that.
Dion.
Like we had a.
Nah, Majestic was with us. He did go to y'all. He did go to y'all. That's right. That's when we went downhill because look,
the power switch.
Yes, and then everybody left.
That's when.
He's right. I forgot about that.
That was before we got into high school. He was over. He was
Correct.
over there before I got into high school. He was playing. And then I had left. That might have been like around 12 or something like that, 13. Then I had I remember I was talking about the train shit. I'm like, no, I'm good.
So where did you go from there?
No, Bay.
Oh, so you stay with the Bay. Okay, now that explains what I was telling my man the other day. I was trying to tell him that's why. So you figure those 2 years you didn't fuck with the church. You went back to the church when they was running around with the Nike money, probably like 9th grade, 8th grade year.
My 9th grade year. My ninth
Got you. Give him a bomb, Tone. I was trying to figure that out.
We went.
Okay, so now.
And I stayed with them my 9th grade year until my junior year, like that last summer. That's when I stopped playing with them.
Got you. Yeah, because I was trying to figure that out because I remember the last time I seen you with Riverside. Shout out to Hector. Hector, tell you if I'm lying right here because Hector was there. We was on the same team. The last time I seen you, remember Spanish Hector?
Come on,
of course.
Heck was when.
Come on, son. That's a fact. No. I gotta say, when Majestic went to Riverside, Hector was holding us down. I ain't gonna lie. He was the off guard that we was using. That's 100% at that age. Keep it real.
Heck went crazy that round boy year.
He went crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
They gave Heck like damn near every award. I remember that shit. Like every damn award.
Yo, bro. Heck. Yo, Yo, Hector Hector tell you. Hector was with Gauchos with me. He came with me, my nigga. That's a fact. Heck can tell you if I'm lying. Me and Heck, we came together.
Heck came to Rice.
That's a fact. What you said? I know he went to Rice. Yeah, Heck went to Rice. Heck was tough, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, son.
Crossover, crazy.
They're crazy. He can score and all that. Yeah, okay, so now, when you was, those years, when you was playing with the Bay, was you just playing like local tournaments and stuff like that?
Pretty much. He would take us out of town, but we'd probably go like to another Kibbs Bay, like in PA or some shit like that. Delaware.
Yeah.
We ain't go nowhere too far, nothing crazy.
Okay, so how did you choose Rice? Not stop. Okay, because everybody knew this. Everybody from Gauchos went to St. Ray's fucking with Gary D. Everybody from Rice was fucking with Leutsch. Let's keep it real. That's the way it was. So now, when you wasn't fucking with Riverside in them years, how did you say I'm gonna go to Rice, knowing that in your mind I'm not fucking with Riverside?
Like it wasn't to clear that up too. It wasn't like I wasn't fucking with Riverside. I just wasn't going. I wasn't getting on that train, bro. Like.
Got you. Give him a ball, Tone. He said it wasn't that I wasn't fucking with Riverside. I just didn't want to get on that train. That's a fact.
I was wasting too much time getting to practice when I could just be playing on my block. So it was like, I'm not getting on that train. Like, fuck that. I'm getting on the train to go to practice. I could practice right here. So
that's a fact. That's a fact, Hector. Yeah. So
what you were saying about like going back to Riverside? Huh?
He said, Kareem said, say Ray's a little louder.
That's where we at with it.
Just for everybody, what year are we talking about?
Well, right now we got to be
99.
No, this is 90. This is like 92, 93.
No, I'm talking about what year did you graduate from high school?
I think 99, 98, right?
I graduated in 99.
You said 9? Yeah, 98, 99.
98, 99. That's
a fact. Yeah, so the years that we at right now, we talking 93. So he's in 8th grade right now.
8th grade, so I'm sure y'all remember the student sponsorship shit, right?
Yeah, so, of course.
We in Kibbs Bay. One of the coaches from Kibbs Bay gave me the paper. He told me to fill it out. You know what I mean? Blah, 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 blah. One of the schools I was going to Salesian. I was going to go to Salesian because Artie Green used to take us up there every fall. Take us a middle school tournament. So Coach Howells used to always give like a couple of the guys from the Bay scholarships. Like Lamont went there, B. Stores went there. I was supposed to go there with them.
Remember Lamont? Of course. He played for the Trolls too. Yeah, Lamont, of course. Lamont had bounce.
So
that's a fact.
I was gonna go there, and then after a while, I was like, you know what? I filled out the student sponsorship shit. I was going to Steve-O, bro. Artie Green had me going up to Steve-O. He had me going up to Stevenson working. Yep. He had me.
You was gonna go there?
He had me working out in Stevenson every day after school. I go up there and go play with them because my junior high school was right across the street. So I go work out, get some shots up with them or whatever. Think Coach Page was his name. So then I fill out the student sponsorship shit. I don't even put Rice on there or whatever. My man Jay Fields called me one day, was like, yo, Gary DeCesar wants you to come up to the school. He want to meet you or whatever. So I go up to the school. He like, yo, you know, come back for pretty much like a visit. Like I go like a shadow day. So I go around the whole with Jay Fields the whole day, hanging out with the team, boom, boom. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to St. Ray's, like, you know what I'm saying? And it was a big thing because at that time when I'm like in middle school, Jamal Fields' older brother, Lamar Fields, he went to Rice. And he was playing in Rice with Felipe Lopez. So I'm like, I go to his crib and he got all this rice shit. And
I get Felipe on here
he
too.
just coming back from like Hawaii and shit like this. I'm like, yo, hold up, y'all go where for basketball? I'm like, and then his brother be like, nah, don't fuck with Rice, man. Like, go to St. Ray's. We just came back from over here. So it was like a brother went to Duke and a brother went to Rice, and they both like a brother went to Duke and one went to North Carolina, and they both telling me that this is the best place to go to. So what I did, so I'm saying, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the one the closest to me. I'm gonna go to St. Ray's. So I thought I was going to St. Ray's. Make this a little shorter. We went to Riverbank. And in the tournament in Riverbank, Mo Hicks used to work at Riverbank. I was in 8th grade. I was playing up. I was
right.
All them dudes Rice already. So we played the game. I think we playing against the Panthers. I think Gary Charles was coaching or whatever. So we played the game. I had a really fucking good game. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was going crazy. So when the shit was over, you know how you coming out the locker room from Riverbank, you know how the fucking vending machine right there, and then Mo hit.
Yeah,
Mo was standing
facts.
right by the motherfucking vending machine. So when I came out, he like, yo, who's that? And Bev was standing right there. Bev like, that's my little brother. Like, wow. He like, yo, what grade he in? He like, cause niggas in the stands keep screaming he in 8th grade and shit. La la la. I know he in 8th grade. Bev was like, nah, he in 8th grade. He go to school with my little brother. Come to Rice. He's like, fuck that, he got to come to Rice. Where you going? So I told him, I said, I'm going to St. So one of the coaches that gave me the fucking paper for St. like, you know, to fill out the scholarship shit, he called me in Kips Bay one day and was like, yo, I got good and bad news for you. So I'm like, what? He like, yo, you got the sponsorship. You know what I mean? You got the sponsor, but it's not for St. Raymond's. It's for Rice. So I'm like, I like, fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? It's better than me going to Steve-O. Like, my grandmother really wasn't with me going to Steve-O. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I go tell my grandmother, la. They sent us all the paperwork. We fill out all the paperwork. Boom, boom. I graduate 8th grade. That summer, they had me go to summer school at Rice. So all 8th grade, I'm pissed. I just graduated 8th grade. You know what I mean? Like, I'm supposed to be chilling all summer. I'm in summer school every day. Summer school over, school starts. This how the story get crazy, right? School starts. So I come home the first day of school. I'm chilling. I go up to the center, the community center where I told you I grew up playing at. I see Nick. See Nick like, yo, bro, why are you not in school? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yo, they calling your name in my classes, bro. Like, why are you not in school? I'm like, yo, nah, get the here. Like, they ain't calling my name. Like, I ain't get no papers from St. Raymond saying nothing. I get to my house. Yeah. My grandmother tells me that the coach from St. Raymond's called a couple of times asking why I didn't show up to school. So I'm like, what? So he calls back, and my grandmother, like, they had a long conversation. She told him, look, we sorry that happened, but he went to summer school all summer in Rice. I don't know how this sponsorship shit work. I don't want him to lose, like, blah, blah, blah. He just going to keep going to Rice. And that's how I stayed in Rice.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think, because me listening to the story, it seems like you was led to Rice.
Yeah. I didn't.
You feel me?
Look, I didn't.
You understand what I'm saying, right?
Look, that's why I tell the story the way I tell it, because it wasn't.
That's crazy, Kenny. Mo Hicks pulled one right there. He pulled a favor right there.
Big time favor, because you probably remember the dude, man. Was Coach Herm? Remember Herm?
I think so. I think so.
Sure.
Yeah, but that's
he went.
Yeah, I probably do. But
Rice, and he went to Rice with Mo Hicks.
Wow, son, they lined that up. They lined that up. I mean, it still took you where you needed to go, but you know, it was still lined up. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. I know no one ever heard that story before. Give him a bomb, Tone. We taking that one and running with that. That's a goodie. That's a fact. Yeah, okay, so now you in Rice. How was it when you first walked into school? Rice with the, because at that time, what they have, Felipe there, he's a senior, right?
Nah,
Oh, he's gone. Felipe's gone. So who's in Rice? Like, what's the, the older guys there?
The culture.
What's the culture like in Rice? Because I know the school's probably, but, a hallway big. You know what I'm saying?
Bevon Robin, Tariq Kersey, Chudney Gray. Those was the guys. Those was the.
That's what. Yeah.
You said
Those
Chud.
was the seniors that year. Those are the guys that led the team that year.
That's crazy. Okay, so when you first walked in there, now you going to school, of course. You went to summer school. Now did you play freshman, JV? Did you play varsity right away? How did that work
freshman.
out?
I played freshman.
Oh, you was killing.
Freshman.
You was killing the freshman. You was killing the freshman. Yeah, because my man told me, he said, Shay, the next year, so what was that summer like from playing freshman to come into 10th grade year? Because the 10th grade year is where they said you turned up on the varsity level instantly.
Nothing, like, it'd be hard to say shit because you know how you say, like, people say it, like, yo, they can be fronting la center third. But I'm going to just say, keep it a buck. Nothing changed for me, bro. And the reason why
it was the same game.
The reason why nothing changed for me, it goes back to, like, from where we started. I told you how I grew up. I grew up a bunch of older guys that was playing ball, and I always was playing against them. So
right.
I always played up, like, you know what I mean? I always played with the older guys, and it wasn't like I just would be on games. I would fucking lead the team. So me going
right.
to varsity, it wasn't like, oh shit, I'm playing with the big boys now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, this is like, I felt like this is regular shit for me. But it took a minute though. It took an adjustment though. Don't get it twisted though. Like, it wasn't instant Kenny sat like I had a fucking horrible first game, and Mo sat me like the next 6 to 8 games. That shit woke me the fuck up.
You mean the 10th grade year?
My 10th grade year. Like, I had a horrible game, and like Mo woke me up. It was like I'm not as good as I think. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not as good as I think. So like, shit could have went left. Like, cause I started questioning myself a little bit, and then that's what started fucking with me. And then when I got back.
C. Nick is in the building.
Yeah, I just sent that nigga the invite. Shout out to C. Nick. Just talking about you, C. Nick.
When I
Facts.
got back into my mindset of like being me and like, yo, fuck it. Like, just do what you do. If they don't like it, they don't like it. And when I got back into that, like, it was, I'm back playing, I'm back on the court, like, and that was it.
That's a fact. Damn, Tony niggas say Mo Hicks sat him down for. Now, at any time when you was at Rice, did you ever feel like y'all should have went the same race?
What, like, because I had moments in Rice where I'm ready to get the fuck out of here.
Rasul in the building.
I had those moments, like, I'm ready to get out of here, but I never.
What you said?
I had moments when I'm like, all right, fuck Rice, like, I'm ready to get out of here. But I never had moments like, yo, I should have went the St. Ray's. Like, once you get into Rice, bro, like, you right. You know what I mean?
There's no looking back. You can never go to St. Ray's.
You Rice, and it goes a lot into that shit. But nah, I never got caught in that. I did have.
Yeah, cause you.
Yeah.
No, because your years in that fucking level of basketball and them high school it's like the Big East. We talking Lamar Odom.
Yeah.
We talking in that conference. We talking Eric Barkley. Because Ant Glover was with you, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Ron. How was those battles, Kenny? Let's get into the battles.
Hey, would you imagine if you would have the same Rays with C. Nick and them niggas?
Yeah, no.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy. But let's talk about them battles, man. Let's talk about them
Nick
battles.
Was coming to Rice, man. See, Nick, ask C. Nick that question, how he felt about the question you asked.
Oh, imagine if C. Nick would have went to the Rice.
I know.
Ooh.
Facts. And you know what? He probably would have been better off because they was running a more up and down game. Because, you know, the big names want you to rebound.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let C. Nick tell his story when he want to tell it. But C. Nick got a C. Nick got a right story about you know what I mean, almost having a foot in the building.
Facts. Oh, C. Nick, you should have took that offer. That's a fact. So let's talk about the battles.
Same thing you said, like with me, he didn't have the option. Yeah.
Oh, they set him up too?
They took
crazy.
The option.
Oh yeah, he was at Gaucho's.
It was bigger than that. They took the option away, man.
It was bigger than that. They took the option away. Facts. Let's get into these battles now. Okay, 10th grade year. When did you say this fucking New York City conference is real? The first battle that you seen that was real. The first real city battle.
My first